Hello, my name's Charlie Skinner and I am the media teacher at Richard Taunton College. My background is in film studies and film production, but I've also taught media for 4 years. My love for the subject began when I took media at GCSE, so I've got a really good understanding of what it's like to study media at school, but that shouldn't let you be put off. I think probably about 85% of the students we have never taken media before they get to college. So if it's something you're interested in but you don't know a lot about, definitely give it a go. In terms of an overview of the subject, it's an A-level, it's 70% exam-based and 30% coursework-based. So expect to do a lot of writing. So we do really require a grade 5 at GCSE English language or literature, and really you would struggle without that, but we do make exceptional cases sometimes. In terms of courses that it works well with, media studies is great with almost any English-based subject, so whether that's English language, English literature, any of the humanities subjects like psychology, sociology are really popular options. Languages, art especially, so photography, fine art, textiles, graphics, and also digital media. A lot of people won't take them together, but we do think they're a fantastic combination of subjects. So media studies is more of the theory and exam-based subject, and digital media is more of the sort of practical subject if you're wondering what the difference is. So if you're thinking about university, if you want to do a career like journalism, then I would definitely suggest media studies. But if you just want to make things and you're interested in production, in film production, maybe TV production, I'd suggest digital media, but they can definitely be taken together. We highly recommend it. So in terms of how media studies is a step up from school, if you have done it at GCSE level, it's just essentially more of the same, but in more depth. So the theories that we'd expect you to learn and to cover will be more detailed. They'd expect you to have better thinking skills, and the level of writing and the questions you get asked in the exams are more difficult. So topics that you can see here, so advertising, music video, film marketing, radio and podcasting, and video games, are just the topics you cover in the first year. In the second year, we look at magazine production, we look at TV, and we also look at online media. So you look at a whole host of media topics, and there's always something in there that's something that somebody enjoys. It's a subject that's really enjoyable and that you can develop a real passion for. There's so many links as well to the real world, especially at the moment with the criticism of the news industry in particular, but there is always going to be stuff that we do in class that's linked to the real world. So we look at Black Panther for film marketing, obviously relevant at the moment with the death of Chadwick Boseman. So there's always a linkable topic in media studies. These are 5 skills that we'd sort of expect you to learn and develop over the course of the subject. So some of the transferable skills you'll develop: critical thinking, secondary research, so research skills are going to be important in all your subjects. Metacognition, so thinking about thinking, is really important for developing your essay writing, which would benefit any A-level subject. But you're also going to do a bit of media analysis, which is very similar to sort of book analysis that you do in English literature, but just replace that with adverts or TV shows. And then creative planning, so learning about the planning stages in the production of a media product, especially for your coursework. So whether that's storyboarding, whether that's doing mock-ups, concept art, to some of the more practical things like risk assessments and sort of cast and crew lists. You'll learn a whole host of different skills in media studies. So some of our enrichment options here include BBC Current Affairs, so that's relevant news stories, which is sort of obviously useful if you're doing media studies, especially for our newspaper unit. The radio station is really popular. We have a fully working radio station and a partnership with a radio broadcaster. Art club, if you are Doing an art-based subject, which lots of people do alongside media studies, is obviously beneficial, and then book club as well. So there's a whole host of activities that can sort of further your knowledge and help with media studies. Progression is one of the best elements of taking media studies A-level. So at university, you could do media studies, you could do film studies, advertising and marketing are really popular. Graphic and digital design are really popular with us because we have lots of students who do media studies and graphics, and journalism as well. So people who are interested in doing journalism would often do English language and literature, and then media studies as well. Career options, just like university options, are hugely varied. So social media management is really popular, especially in the last 5 years. Video production is one of the classic ones, graphic design, and then journalism, like I've said. So whether you want to work for a local news broadcaster or try and get a BBC apprenticeship, there's a whole host of options for you. If you would like to get in contact with me again, my name's Charlie Skinner, and you can find more information about the exam board that we use, which is Educast WJC, and the kinds of things you'll study on the college website. Thank you.